What's good with y'all? It's your boy Wrestling Geek. I would like to welcome you guys to the first ever episode of this new series I got here on YouTube. It's called Wrestling Royalty, where I break down who I believe are the 20 greatest wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. And everybody, each of these wrestlers, each of these guys are going to get their own personal video. I'm not going to put it all in one video because it's going to be too long, too draining, and too boring. That's why I made it into a series. But without further ado, I don't want to talk too much. I want to get straight into this because I've been so excited for it. Also, sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been trying to get this right and make this list personally right to who I think belongs in the top 20 of all time. This is Wrestling Royalty we're talking about. This isn't just anybody. So coming in at number 20, man, is Chrisbenoit. Like, his resume speaks for itself. It might not be the luxury of a John Cena or a Rock or Brock Lesnar list like that, but his in-ring technical ability was amazing. His submissions were great, and I didn't obviously get to see full-fledged career because he started in 1985, which I did not know he debuted wherever he debuted in 1985. That wasn't WWE, but he still debuted in 1985. So he was wrestling for a long time before his tragic passing. But let's look at some of his WWE accolades, and you know me, I keep my notes beside me. He is a one-time World Heavyweight Champion, a one-time WWE Tag Team Champion with Kurt Angle, legend. A three-time WWE United States Champion, which I remember that a lot. I remember he was always at least carrying the mid-card for the most part. He was always sometimes up in the upper card. For the majority of the part, he was easily one of the greatest mid-carders of all time. Again, he could have easily been a headliner consistently, but that's beside the point. He was a three-time United States Champion. He was a four-time Intercontinental Champion, probably one of the greatest of all time. I still think that belongs to the Miz, or at least in retrospect, I'm just talking. But he's a four-time Intercontinental Champion. He's a three-time WWE/WWF World Tag Team Champion. He was one time with Chris Jericho and two times with Edge. That's some great royalty company to be in right there. But I got Chris Benoit sitting at 20. He wasn't the most flashy. He wasn't the most out there guy. He wasn't with the crazy. I don't really know how to explain it. I know he's a top 20 wrestler of all time. You had to put him on his list, even with all the stuff that happened, tragic passing and all that other sad stuff that went along. But you can't have a list and you're not going to tell me Chris Benoit's not on the list. Top 20 of all time. Now, he might not be up there, and I really wanted to put him up there, but it's so many people I just felt that was better. He's probably one of the greatest technical wrestlers you'll ever see. Probably one of the most best. He's probably the most best and balanced all-around wrestler you'll probably ever see, or at least one of them, in my opinion. His resume, at least WWE speaks for itself. But if you want to go outside WWE, we can go to the WCW. He's a one-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, a two-time WCW United States Heavyweight Champion. He's a two-time WCW World Tag Team Champion, one time with Dean Malenko, and one time with Perry Saturn, I don't know how to pronounce that. And he's a three-time WCW World Television Champion. And that's just... And then we can also add ECW because that's technically part of WWE. So he's a one-time ECW champion. I remember for a while he was on top of the brand. So ECW in my eyes still counts as WWE because when I was growing up, WWE used to advertise on WWE and WWE used to promote it all the time on their show. So Chris Benoit has a hell of a resume. There's no way in the hell you're going to tell me he's not top 20. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell he's not top 20. He has to be up there. And you know me, I've said in every video a quadrillion times, to qualify for this damn list, this list of wrestling royalty, to qualify for this list, you got to have 5 traits. And he had all of them. He had the character work. He had the mic skills. He had damn sure had the in-ring skills. He's probably one of the best, if not the best, on this list when it comes to in-ring skills. He was charismatic, and he had the fans behind him. Fanfare. When I say fanfare, I mean fans behind him. When he was a heel, they booed the hell out of him. He did a good job with that. When he was a face, they were cheering for him like crazy. People just wanted to show up and see him. That's what I mean by fanfare. He had all 5. To make this list, you got to have all 5. And the dude had all 5. We can even go to his New Japan resume. I'm just, at this point, you got to pull up everything on his resume. He's a one-time IWGP Junior World Heavyweight Champion. His Stampede Wrestling. He's a 4-time Stampede British Commonwealth Midweight Champion. A 4-time Stampede Wrestling Intercontinental Tag Team Champion. I'm not going to name who is it with because I don't know how to pronounce that. And Catch Wrestling Association. I don't know what these are. But this is still all WWE royalty because he still touched the WWE platform. It is what it is. And he had one of the coolest theme songs too. I can't play it, obviously copyright, but it was probably one of the coolest ever. But He's top 20 royalty. He's wrestling royalty. There's no way anybody can make a list without him. Fortunately, like I said, with all the tragic passing, all that stuff, but there's no way you're gonna tell me he's not top 20 on your list. If he's not, you're lying to yourself. He's one of the greats. In my opinion, to be a GOAT, you got to be in that Mount Rushmore top 4 area. So he's not there, but he's still one of the greats of all time to do it. I believe he's in the WWE Hall of Fame. I don't think he is. I don't think they're ever gonna put him in, but he's still, in my eyes, top 20 royalty. Grew up with my childhood, still put on fantastic matches, fantastic shows. I remember the night he won the World Heavyweight Championship. I think him and Edgar won it the same night, I believe. One of them won that one, the other one WWE title, I believe. It was one of the greatest WrestleManias ever. He's wrestling royalty, man. If you don't think otherwise, it's cool. I'm not gonna debate you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I might have to argue with you on it because it's foolishness that you think he's not top 20. But his resume alone, he was so good at going from face to heel, face to heel, face to heel, and the crowd was right behind him every time. Greatness. I mean, top 20 greatness. So Chrisbenoit sitting at 20. If you got a problem with that, you're going to have to have a problem with that because I'm not changing it. I'm so excited to bring you guys this series. I've been waiting on this for a while because I've been thinking so long how to get the list together. Chrisbenoit is the top 20 wrestler of all time. You might be upset with the people I got in front of, and that's quite frankly fine. That's all good, all in love. Everybody got their own opinion, but he's top 20 royalty. I appreciate you guys for watching this first ever episode of Wrestling Royalty on this new series I got here on YouTube. Hope you guys stick in for the long run, and I'll see you guys in the next video.